Well, meanwhile, Loop upgrading Alphabet to buy this morning, saying, quote, waves of AI enthusiasm have obliterated the wall of worry. Now, they specifically say search concerns are no longer valid, with traffic share to Gemini having doubled year on year. That was before Google came out with news on Gemini earlier today. And Deirdre Bosa has more on all of it in today's Tech Check. Hi, Dee.
Hey, Morgan, that's right. It was the Gemini 3.0 launch, and Alphabet shares are higher today. So a bright spot amid sort of this larger anxiety rattling the AI trade. It's been volatile, though, because the market's not just tracking model quality or traffic anymore. It's tracking CapEx, the rising role of debt, circular financing. Plus, the Gemini 3.0 launch, excuse me, it has to compete with comments from Sundar Pichai to the BBC today, where he says that the trillion-dollar AI boom has elements of irrationality, and he says no firm is immune if the bubble bursts. Alphabet has, however, and this is what Morgan alluded to, outperformed the other big AI players over the past 3 months. It's at least climbed, if not obliterated, the wall of worry. Investors are finally appreciating this deep integration that Google has, from its chips, its TPUs, to models, cloud, ecosystem, which also underpins this Gemini launch. Now, this is another benchmark-topping model, and it ships Gemini at the scale of Google. That's how Sundar Pichai put it, meaning that it'll be integrated into AI mode, and that's the default experience for most Google users, not just the ones that are seeking out AI chatbots. Meanwhile, the Gemini app, for those that are seeking a chatbot, it does continue to close that gap between itself and OpenAI's ChatGPT. Pichai says the app now has 650 million monthly active users. OpenAI said in August that ChatGPT hit 700 million weekly users. And then you've got third-party data from SimilarWeb backing up that trend, if it's not exactly apples to apples. So, Morgan, a lot to contend with. Some good headlines for Google today, but is it enough to really scale the wall of worries in the AI trade? That's another question.
Yeah, and of course, we've had the stock, trading near all-time highs in part because Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway disclosed a big stake in the company, too.
Yeah, and not just that. I mean, that was the latest just in the last few days, but really over the past few months, investors have come to appreciate sort of this whole AI system that Alphabet has, right? You look at the model release today, Gemini 3.0, and they can distribute it across potentially billions and billions of search users, bringing them into the AI fold. That's a strength. There's chatter that maybe 3.0 was developed using Google TPUs, that's its custom chips. Couldn't confirm that from Google yet. But if that is the case, that would be a big moment. It's efficient as well. So Google just has this sort of full stack that the other players don't.
Yeah, I don't think we talk about those TPUs enough, actually, because that could be a real game changer and competitor to NVIDIA, right?
Absolutely. I mean, in the inference game, and that's why it would be significant if this model that, beats or ranks and in many cases beats a lot of the benchmarks was trained on TPUs. That's a big deal.
All right. Deirdre Bosa bringing us the latest on Alphabet. Thank you.